door, and he is...
I've never answered the door with my exposed. I just think that would be an ineffective strategy.
I was completely turned off and thought he was crazy. And I was just thinking through my head, get through the night, sober up, go home.
I think maybe she just got undressed and came into bed. What I do remember vividly is touching her.
I slept back to back, like my back turned the whole time, completely shut off and like stiff and like, don't touch me.
If I'm not sexualizing the situation, I don't know what we're doing together at that hour. I mean, that's kind of the definition of a tease, isn't it?
If you're that good looking and you went to Harvard and you waste it by volunteering yourself as a public, that's sad.
Now, where is Heather on the spreadsheet? Is she in the 90s or the 80s?
Well, she didn't make it to the spreadsheet, unfortunately, for her.
How did she not make it to the spreadsheet?
Well, we never had intercourse.
Oh, so you've not made it to the spreadsheet?
Not yet.
Absolutely not. Not yet. Never, baby.
Why not?
I met her before my system was fully codified and worked out. And also...
You need a system, Paul. I didn't sleep with you because you screwed it up for yourself, because you say absurd things and behave absurdly.
You wrote about him on Gawker.com. Why?
I had a nickname for him because I have nicknames for some of the guys I date, because I'm a single girl, maybe similarly to you, but
And
without
your
a
nickname for him was?
was the
Okay, because some of your 132 are hookers.
I would say I have extremely limited experience with that. Of 132 women, I think three are women I paid for sex, and that's two out of the country, so one in the States. And one other attempt, and she was so unattractive that I gave her the money and sent her off.
You say there are three kind of women, yes, no, and maybe.
Yeah,
so what was she?
She's probably a yes girl, but you have to earn her. She's a beautiful, quality woman. And I think she probably said, this guy's interesting, he's intriguing, but too much baggage to have a fling with. She don't want to get hung up on my stuff.
Would you date John?
No.
Why not?
He's pompous. Honestly, you deserve it.
All right. Coming up, Paul says that he has all the tricks to getting women to do whatever he wants. So we put Paul's dating philosophy to the test, not just with him. We'll be right back.
Ready to go down into the lion's den with my coach, Paul.
Past the blonde, swing left now. But there's a girl by herself texting, so I think that's a decent prospect.
Tomorrow on an all-new Dr. Phil, a married woman torn between two men.
What right do you have to be sleeping with somebody else's husband?
New Dr. Phil.
I feel like I'm being thrown under the bus.
Are you being thrown under, or are you laying down in front of a bus?
That's tomorrow.
To purchase tapes or transcripts of your favorite Dr. Phil show, log on to drphil.com.
Being available at a drop of a hat is one element of being a good playboy. And 6 times in one night is the most I've had sex with a single woman. 2 women in the same day. There's been some threesome type scenarios, but he's the most. I'm pretty much available to go at a moment's notice. Around New Year's, this stripper had like a window of opportunity. She came over and we had great sex. It wouldn't have happened if I had other obligations.
Well, today we're attempting to explain the male ego and what happens when it gets what some people would call out of control. Paul wrote a manual, and he says if you follow his simple rules, you will definitely get lucky. Now, he has a definite technique here. Have you been working her during the break? Because I noticed you're big on eye contact, leaning in, touching.
Right.
And I noticed you did all of those things.
I think those are effective strategies, yeah.
Okay, we decided to put Paul's dating philosophy to the test, so we teamed him up with Nardeep, who says that he's got absolutely no game. He just admits, he says, I got no game when it comes to women. So we put an earpiece in Nardeep's ear so that Paul could give him directions. We then sent him into a crowded New York bar to see if Paul really knows how to get a woman's number without whining and dining her first. Let's take a look at what happened.
We're going to go in here tonight. There's going to be groups of girls, 2s, 3s, drinking. So it's basically about a confident approach, open demeanor, a few witty things. Boom, we'll close it.
Weighing in at 140 pounds at 5'10" is Nardeep. Ready to go down into the lion's den, I guess, with my coach Paul back there. And we'll see how his tips work out. Hoping for the best.
I'm going to be sort of the good or bad angel on his shoulder tonight, guys. Give him some tips. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Kind of like the coach, and he's a player on the field. His biggest liability is lack of experience and confidence. I can take him to water. We'll see if he'll drink. Nardeep, you with me?
Yep, I'm ready to go.
Slowly make your way towards the other end of the bar.
How you guys doing?
How are you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
It's her birthday.
It's her birthday. That means I have to get you a shot. All
These
right.
girls want to party.
Let me get 5 shots of tequila for her.
That's a sucker move. These girls seem to be just like using them for drinks. I'm much faster. I'd try and get like 4 or 5 numbers from this place and be out of here. When there's a girl by herself texting, I think that's a decent prospect. Pass the blonde, swing left now. You know the bartender to lean in a little close, so it looks like you guys are friends or something. Kind of raise your hand like you're hailing a cab, like you want some attention here. Good. Now lean over to the girl and say, what are you drinking?
What are you drinking over there? Pinot Grigio. Having a little gin and tonic. It's like a summer drink. Gin and tonic's good all year round. Come on.
Good work. Nice line. He's taking it on his own. Ask her what her name is.
What's your name?
Nardeep, what's yours?
My name? Nardeep.
Nardeep?
Yep, yours?
Hey, I'm Lauren. This is my friend Lynn. Lynn?
Hey, Lynn.
Nardeep.
Hey,
Hi,
nice to meet you.
Nardeep's biggest challenge with these 2 women, the first one has shown not too much interest. She's pawned him off to the second. Now that he has a logistic problem, I'd say cut and run. He seems to be doing pretty well, but the conversation's kind of flattened out. The hard thing about the bar scene is like you engage somebody and then you're locked in for 10 or 15 minutes. That's why I do the street game. There's no, you're in and you're out. You're doing well. I like your body language, your positioning. Now leave her and come around to the friend, the other side. Tap the friend on the shoulder and get the friend's attention.
So what are you drinking? Epsom citron and seltzer. Nice drink.
Improvising. He's doing well. He can improvise. He's clever on his feet. These women are low energy, so they're not really good. So maybe spend another minute here and then move him on. Tell her that you might be meeting some friends that might have to leave pretty quickly, so can we exchange information? I'd like to take your number.
I'm supposed to be meeting some friends later, so I might have to jet out of here, but if you'd like, I'd love to meet up with you later. You want to exchange phone numbers?
Oh, sure. To be honest, I'll probably go home after this.
Hey, come on, you're saying that now, but you don't know how the night's going to turn out.
Yeah, I like
Got a
it.
couple drinks in you want to have
Don't push it. Don't push it. Just get the number. Get the number. Just get the
exchange
number.
numbers, and we'll see where the night takes.
Okay.
All right?
Well done. The trick to getting in New York City is to meet a woman quickly, maintain the intrigue, and get her back to your apartment. It's a controlled environment, and then it's basically escalating the situation until she and I are sexualized and she's somewhat nude, and from there it's biology. From a scale of 1 to 10, I think he's in the 6, 7 range. Come up, Nardeep. You did a good job. We're done here. Hey, good job. You got 4 girls dancing around. This one's cute. Nardeep. He got his stars today. I'm very proud.
Okay, well, we put it to the test because Paul's written a 17-page manual called How to Get, well, I can't even say for air, in New York City. So we put it to the test with Nardeep because you say you got no game.
No game whatsoever.
Okay, did it work?
Yeah, I mean, it gave me the confidence to go up to, these girls in a situation where I would normally be very intimidated and was able to talk to them.
Yeah, so he said he was proud of you at the end. Were you proud of yourself?
I was proud of myself in the fact that I was able to talk to them. I mean, the club scene in New York is very difficult to talk to someone, especially when, there's groups of girls and you find someone attractive. So I'd say, yeah, I'm proud of myself that I was able to go talk to them. I feel like now I'd be able to go talk to them.
At one point he said, don't push it. You can get the numbers and get out. In fact, you've said if you get a low energy situation that's not working, you'll just walk off mid-sentence.
That's right, yeah.
Just like, because you don't want to waste any extra time,
I've
right?
walked while a girl's talking to me. I walked out of it. Right past her.
So, John, what do you think of this ego here?
I think I'm running my game in Atlanta, and I say more power to him. As long as he's not hurting anybody.
Tricia, what do you think?
He's over here telling me, boy, I bet I look better now. And the sad thing is that they're the same. And he doesn't get that. This is what you look like to women. The way he talks about women just makes me sick. They're objects. He needs to be neutered, both of them, if that's how they think about women. They don't deserve to be around women.
Honest words.
All right, well, here's the question that I'm going to have for Paul when we come back, and I'll tell him so he can be thinking about it. I mean, he's from Harvard, so he may need a minute. I don't know. But the question is Paul a serial seducer? Is this a sexual addiction, or is he just running a game and having fun while he's young and loose to do it? We'll be right back.